Hello and welcome. Thank you for tuning in. So in today's video, I want to talk about the best swimwear shapes for pear-shaped bodies. Now, before I get started, I have that little teeny tiny favour I need to ask you, and that's if you don't mind, please like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm and all that good stuff. Gets our message out there. So back to today's video. Now, I have drawn a little diagram of a pear-shaped person. Now, when I talk about, I don't know if I should show you this. When I talk about pear shape, this is what I'm talking about. So, you tend to carry your weight in your hips and thighs. I am actually, I'll put my drawing down. This is like a model of me. And I am actually a classic pear. So I carry all my weight on my lower half. My top half tends to be significantly smaller than my bottom half. And when it comes to buying bikinis, way back in the day where they just used to do the bikini top and bottom together, it was a nightmare for me because being two different sizes meant I had to buy two lots of bikinis because I could never get the top to match the bottom and vice versa. So I thought I'd go through today's video and talk about, you know, being comfortable in your own skin. And swimwear is one of those things that is the most anxiety inducing piece of clothing that I ever put on. And the reason being is that, you know, you're basically stood in your bra and panties if you're wearing a bikini, and it just makes me feel really uncomfortable. So today's video is about, you know, embracing that and making sure you do everything, all the illusions, all the tips, tricks to make you feel more comfortable in your own skin when you lie on the beach or by the pool. So what are we trying to achieve with a pear-shaped figure and our swimwear? We're trying to achieve some sort of symmetry so that the top half matches the bottom half. Now, how do we do that? Well, when we're looking at swimwear, we can look at one pieces and we can look at bikinis. And let's start with the one piece. So we ideally want to draw the eye to the top of the body, because if you're anything like me, my bottom half is my weakness. I'm like, please don't look here, look up here. So we can find bikinis, or one pieces that have ruffled detailing along the top, or that have a one strap detail, because what you're doing is you're drawing your eyes to the chest part, which balances the bottom half out. Now, some great examples of one pieces that do this is the Fantasie Marseille. Now, when this came out, I was a massive fan of this. It was like an instant hit for me. And the reason I was so happy with this swimsuit, and the reason that I actually wear it myself to this day, is because it has a frill. Now, that frill is quite a thick frill, and what it does is it causes this balancing, and it causes people's eyes to be drawn to my top half here, and with that frill detailing, it just creates that symmetry that I'm looking for. So you always want to be looking for something that's either got a frill detailing, or like I said, a ruffling detailing, or a one arm detailing, which I will put images of those on the screen. Next, you want to think about prints. Now, prints can be dangerous. Stripes in particular, if you get the stripes the wrong way, that it can do all kinds of mayhem. It can actually make your bottom half look bigger. So what I'm suggesting is you go for the mix and match style, which is a huge trend over here, and has been for a few years, whereby you don't have a matching top and bottom. And the way to achieve the symmetry, the drawing of the eyes with something like a striped bikini top, is to wear the bikini top that's got stripes and then wear a plain bottom. Now, the plainer the better. You don't want to go for all over patterns, because what can end up happening is it accentuates this bottom half, which we're trying to reduce, and it can make the top half look a little unbalanced. But if we do vice versa, we have this stripy top on and plain bottoms, you guessed it, you're drawing people's eyes to your top and you're just creating that illusion. I mean, all this is just smoke and mirrors, and it's just about creating the illusion. Now, you can also go for polka dots. Polka dots are my favorite because I think they're really cute. And what about finding a bikini top that not only has a polka dot, but also has a ruffle detailing? I mean, it's like a win-win right there. So you have that ruffling along the top, and you have the plain bottom. You guessed it, you're drawing your eye to the bikini top again. Now, what about if you're kind of like, well, this is all very well and good, but I want to add some volume to my breasts because I feel that they're a little small, or they look a little small, and that's all about how you feel. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just here to help you out and give you some advice. So my next tip would be, look at the style of bikini top. You know, is it a push-up bikini top? Is it making the most of what you've got? And with a push-up, you can actually get push-up bikini tops that have graduated pads in there. And if you can't find a bikini top that has graduated pads in there, you can add little dollies into the cups, which will give you an extra cup size or two. Now, you are safe to swim in these if your bikini is secure. If your bikini top is not secure, you do not want any accidents, and you know what I'm talking about, because if you get in the water and those things pop out, you might get out and there's one's in and one's floating along the water. So just be aware that if you do use them, they can come out if your bikini top is not secure. Let me know in the comments below what shape bikini you're going for. Are you going for patterns? Are you going for print? Are you going for frills? Let me know if this video was helpful. And if it was, please like and subscribe. Until next time, thank you and goodbye.